Alright. Hello everyone, my name is Jack Tactical P, and I would like to apologize if there are any audio issues now, because I'm using the new laptop, the one that did not have very good microphone. I don't know how to explain it. Just the microphone wasn't really good on one test stream we did a long time ago, and I'm not talking about the one I did earlier. I did one earlier if you happen to catch that. There was one we did a long time ago trying to do Hindering Spirits, and we just couldn't that week because this microphone sucked so bad. But today we're doing a one-shot. This one-shot is for Leo. Leo, who is also named Dish Soap, who has been commenting throughout the majority, like after about halfway we got through, kept commenting on every video or was there at the live stream. I will now allow them to introduce themselves further. Go ahead.
Ooh, stage fright, this is fun, yay, this is what this feels like, this is what happens when I apply myself socially, oh god, it's overwhelming, otherwise, hello.
The name has a voice. Anyways, so I was like, hey, casually, would you like to come on and do a one-shot? One I just didn't do for a very long time, because I just really never got to writing it, because I was too busy writing another campaign that they're doing. Which is a Dragon Ball campaign, which Leo also might be a player in very soon, but that's not important right now. What is important is we got this live stream going, we got this whole thing written out, and hopefully, if I did this right, it should be neat. The one-shot's going to be based a little bit more, kind of survival horror-ish. It's going to be taking place... Actually, why don't I just tell you what it's going to be taking place at? So, Leo is playing a character named Troy Barrett. He has received a letter from his brother to meet with him in the north of Miwich. The frozen north, specifically. The same one, or not the exact same area Rotock's from, but somewhere up there. Maybe a little bit south. I will now read that letter aloud, unless, Leo, is there anything you would like to say before we get started?
My only response to being offered the chance to do a one-shot was, in fact, yes!
Yes.
That is all.
That was wonderful, because I was very excited for that, because this, as you guys know, I like to do one-shots that take place in the history of the, or possibly future, of the Hindering Spirits world, and to set up something for the actual party to deal with, so... hey, will this be the thing that solves the party being split? Who fucking knows? Anyways, probably not. But as I was saying, one more thing before we get started. I have something very big to announce at the end of this stream/video. So, sit your little happy asses down and wait the entire time. Or just skip through it if you're on YouTube and be just superior to everyone on stream right now watching. So, yeah. Without further ado, I'm gonna get reading this letter, and that will mark the beginning. So, this is Mark, Leo's character's brother. This is his brother. This is the letter he wrote to Leo's character, Troy. Hello, brother. I fear this letter may not reach you in time due to the storm halting the mail from coming and going. I had been wanting to check in for a while now, but more pressing matters have came into play. Recently, my livestock has started to die out from some wolves that I've been overhearing at night, but sadly, by the time I get there, they're already gone. This damn winter has already taken so many of them, and now these stupid wolves. I'm gonna go out and try and get them, so my sheep and cattle aren't bled dry before the summertime. It's hard enough living in a place with snow 3/4 of the year. You wouldn't believe the cost of keeping these animals fed with having to import the hay from the south. One good bolt between the eyes is all it'll take to get these damn wolves gone, and I'm gonna go do it. Keep well and be sure to visit after the season. I would love to see my brother again. Mark. So that's the letter. That's the letter Troy received. And yeah, we're gonna go and get started with the intro. Anything else before we get started, Leo?
Nothing in particular that I can think of.
Alright. Oh, another thing. Just to make sure that this situation seems a little bit more smoothed out, to make sure you know, I said in a little bit of panic. Troy's stat block is a commoner with enough equipment to hopefully help him. A commoner with an armor class 11 and hit points at 16. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so I'm going to start reading, and this is going to be the setting of the tone and stuff. So, sure you're ready, Leo?
Yes.
Alright. So, we open up to a cold winter morning frozen in the frozen north of Meatwitch. You are pushing forward through the snow with your horse-drawn cart. You push on as you did throughout the night, knowing you would arrive at your brother's cabin by daylight. So, you're just kind of pushing through the snow. You got a little bit, kind of on a little bit of a trail, So, you continue... What were you going to say?
On the road again?
Yes. You continue on as normal, however, as you come to a clearing, you begin to hear a noise. You're not really sure what it is. A strange cracking sound is heard through the darkness. Moonlight illuminates the forest just enough for you to witness a decently large tree begin to fall, and in your direction. You quickly try to swerve the cart, however, it was too late, as the tree falls on both back legs of your horse and knocks out the front of your cart entirely, with you barely jumping out of the way in time, landing in the snow. You get up and examine the cart damage and notice your gear is relatively unharmed. What do you want to do?
As the rule of Kentucky, I mercy kill the horse.
Okay. I was gonna say, you begin to gather your gear together, remembering your brother's cabin is somewhere along this northern path. However, something catches your ear as you begin to hear a whining of an animal. The horse is still alive. However, you can tell it's not going to be able to walk away.
No, I mercy kill the horse. I did not hear that.
In what way?
You think my superior technology known as a rifle.
Okay. You decide to take a pop shot at the horse.
No, I shoot it in the face.
Yes, you're good. However, make sure you're keeping track of how much ammo you have. Now,
I remember.
Let's progress.
This is a valid use.
Let's progress. You're still on the trail, however, the trail's completely snowed over. The moonlight, because it's still, while it's morning, it's like early, like 3, 4 a.m. So it's not exactly day out right now. What are you going to do? I mean, like, you just know your brother's cabin's up north. Are you going to try to make your trek up there?
Well, you see, because I was too busy mercy killing the horse, I would like to collect my supplies, generally rethink life, and debate whether or not I'm too old for this.
Alright, you kind of just pack up the majority of your rations and gear, a small collection of rifle balls, a hunting knife, your rifle that you obviously have, a spare set of keys your brother gave you if you ever did decide to visit, a few bear traps, and some clothing you can actually have to keep you warm in this time. You even managed to find a fire starter among your gear that you kind of didn't even think you'd really need. However, now given the circumstances, you just gotta make your way up. So, now that you got your gear, what do you want to do?
I would like to attempt to harvest the horse.
Okay. So, I guess you pull out your knife?
Yes.
Alright, you pull out your knife, and you begin to give me a survival check.
Three.
With a 3, you kind of manage to not give, you don't really seem to get much besides a little bit, like 2 slabs of raw meat, and that's really it. In fact, here's the stats for raw meat, because yes, I totally thought you might do this.
To the horse specifically, or?
Oh, yes. Specifically.
Darn. Wait, if I get a nat 20, would that have just given me glue?
No. Anyways, now that you've collected meat from said horse, what do you wish to do?
Well, based upon the facts of, animals will most likely descend upon the horse rather quickly, I would like to attempt to, is there a settlement of any form in the immediate vicinity?
From what you know, there's nothing out here besides trees and your brother's cabin for miles. Many miles.
Well, shit. Better start walking with these old-ass joints.
By the way, the reason he keeps saying old is because Troy is roughly late 40s, early 50s. I didn't decide which. You can just decide for yourself. Probably early 50s since the joints are hurting so bad. Anyways,
Personally, I think he's Bill Overbeck.
which is fair. So, give me a survival check.
I made a meme about it. Oh no.
You mean
I don't even...
you don't have a map, so give me a survival check. By the way, if 11, hold on. If rhythm didn't shut down by this point, kind of wish I would have ran this earlier. I would have cold wind noises playing right now and stuff. So, kind of sad that doesn't work anymore, but it's fine. We will continue. So, you rolled an 11 to try and make sure you got your bearings of going north towards Mark's cabin. Okay, you kind of just like push on through the snow as it's kind of going in the opposite direction of you. It's just kind of like hitting you in your beard and face and stuff all the time. You're kind of just pushing on through, and honestly, you don't really know. There's not a lot out here, so you're not really sure if you're going the right way. You can give me another survival check to make sure like you're still on the right track if you wish, or you can keep going the way you're still doing.
Oh, sweet. I get to try out to see if the other dice is less cursed. Oh, it is. 18.
Alright, you kind of notice that you could head a little bit more to the right. You know, you were trying to head where the horse-drawn cart was going, but with the way it crushed, you couldn't really see exactly which direction it was pointing. Because you basically looked by the time you stood back up, and no, the snow was pushing down so hard that all of the snow that was pushed out of the way by the cart and the horse was already almost refilled all the way. So, you get back on track, and the sun actually begins to rise, lighting up all the trees. The whiteness of the snow starts to like blind you as it's reflecting off. And
oh no!
I mean, no, you can see.
That's much worse.
However, you can.
No. No. That means all of the nocturnal predators, which are way less dangerous, are no longer out, and it's all of the normal ones.
That is actually accurate. So, let's see here. I have to double check something. Alright, so you kind of are still heading out and, pushing through. There's, like I said, there's really not much else you can do, but I would like you to give me a perception check.
One.
Nat 1?
1.
Okay. So, you managed to, kind of...
That would be, yeah.
As you're, walking around, looking around, just continuing through this clearing, you kind of hit a patch of snow with your leg that doesn't seem to sit well. It doesn't seem to be as packed together, and you fall through. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, no. Man, you really didn't give this guy a lot of proficiencies.
Indeed.
Yeah, 9.
Okay, you fall about... It's not that high, it's 3 feet. Not even. It's like you notice you fell on top of where a little bit of snow was over, a little tiny bump in the area. It just on the other side is actually a berry bush you fall into, which hurts because this particular berry bush has thorns. You take 4 piercing damage.
That would have killed a wuss.
Mainly because your entire body is inside of it right now. Would you like to try and get out?
Man, this is a very large bush.
Yes, wild bushes grow insanely big. Depending on what kind of berry it is, honestly. I shouldn't say it like that. But this particular bush, huge. My girlfriend Misty has a huge-ass blackberry bush at her house, and it's bigger than a car.
On the accounts of my face being directly up in the berries, just general vicinity, may I attempt to do a survival check in order to determine if they are mildly sweet?
So you're gonna eat one?
No. I want to see if my background knowledge upon it would imply, via color and various other botany stuff, that it is not totally dangerous.
Okay. I would like you to roll a survival check. Go ahead.
Oh, sweet. 22. 1. Yeah.
Okay, you know that this berry, or particularly this bush of berries, is safe to eat. As you actually notice, because most of the berries on this bush are already eaten. Something has already been here. However, there are still some on the bush.
I take approximately 3.
Hold on, I have to tell you how many are on the bush with the die roll. There are 5.
Yes. I must remember the kindness of nature if nature would be kind to me.
Okay, each of these berries can be eaten as a bonus action. I'm going to heal 1d4 minus 1 with a minimum of 1 each. Would you like to eat one now, since considering you kind of fell on a bush and took a lot of damage?
No, it would only be rude to eat it in front of it.
Okay. I would also like to remind you still have meat as well that can be eaten. However, there's a chance you can get sick. You can cook it,
Make it seem like I'm not just gonna, eat literally anything other than the meat first.
You can cook the meat. You have a fire starter on you.
Like, you make it seem like I don't have bread. The ultimate food.
I did give you bread. Okay, so after the brush off the berry bush incident, I need you to make me another survival check, as that seemed to throw you off a little bit, the unexpectedness of it.
Green guys don't fail me now. You didn't fail me, thank you. 14.
Okay, so upon your 14, you kind of get a good general idea to push forward in this direction. And yeah, you think you're heading towards Mark's cabin. You're just kind of really guessing at this point. You're kind of just hoping, holding on to the fact that you think this is the way your horse was going, because you're... But, meh. Because there was a path originally, but the path is so snowed over that once you started getting on it... Hell, your horse could have even going the wrong path. You don't even know at this point. Fun. Anyways, you kind of push forward, and you are starting to get a little hungry. What do you want to do? You do have berries, you do have bread, and you do have,
Now is the time of bread.
Alright, you have 3 pieces of bread, which heal 1d4 per piece eaten. So, you just want to eat 1 piece?
Yes. I would like to eat the entire novel series 1 piece, yes.
Okay, you heal 2 health points back.
Vitality.
Yes, hit points gain good. Okay.
Tastes like vigor.
Alright, so you continue to push on and on for a few hours. You feel a little hungry, but it's, I'm guessing you're just gonna need another piece of bread.
Yes.
Okay, because it's starting to even get night. Like, you're pushing through all day, and you're not seeing any... Oh, you heal 2, by the way, again. You're pushing through on, and you're kind of thinking you just can't find... Well, you mean, you're gonna find it, probably, but just you don't know how far away you are. You may need to set up something for the night.
Man.
Or push on and risk
exhaustion. Question. How many hours have I been walking?
Roughly 14 now. You're kind of exhausted. Well, there's 12 hours in a day in my world, so... Well, technically that's until 12. No, you've been walking about 8.
Okay,
9 maybe with the morning hours.
Let me just run these numbers real quick.
You're not supposed to think about it.
4.2 times 8. I have walked roughly 33.6 miles. Did I get there?
No.
In 33.6 miles?
How do you know it's not 33.6 miles in the wrong direction? Anyways, so you need to set up camp. Or you could just sleep and risk on the cold. Up to you.
Well, frankly, I use my superior military tactics of building an igloo.
I want 3 survival checks to build an igloo.
These dice, you know what you must do. Oh! 15.
You get a base started of the igloo.
Okay, 14.
Not as good of a base.
Please. Oh no, it fell off. Oh. 7.
The igloo fails. You are noticing the sun still going down, and you seem to... It's not that you wasted time, but you have wasted a little bit of daylight you had left to try that. Would you like to try anything else? Give me another perception check. I've built igloos before, small igloos. They take a little bit of time.
20.
Nat 20?
Non-natural.
Okay, I was going to say either way, you do find like a little bit of a part where the hill starts to... A little hill starts to form, and there's a little... Not a cave, but there's a little indent you can like rest in where there's no snow, and you can even maybe set up a fire if you wanted to.
I use my superior military tactics to build a snow door.
No.
And barricade myself with it.
Actually, if you would like to, you can. However, that would prevent you from making a fire, as the smoke would only fill that in.
You could probably jam a hole. All I gotta do is just not consume enough oxygen to where I don't, consume enough carbon.
I'm just telling you might want to just not worry about the snow door. This seems like it's pretty... It'll keep you good.
Yeah, but, what if something happens upon me in my rest? And I don't have the superior snow door to protect me.
I mean, if you want to try to make a snow door, give me survival.
11.
You've built a little mound of snow to not completely block over the little lisp, but you have enough there to block your general vision from creatures from seeing you.
Good.
Or at least you think you do.
Okay, I really hope. You gotta huddle up against the snow. Gotta make sure I don't really attract too much attention myself with, noises or light.
So what do you want to do?
In the event of a shockingly powerful nocturnal hunter. Using my superior isologist training, I sleep.
Okay, you sleep, which sleeping in this is a... Oh, every time you sleep, you heal 1d8 back. If you eat before you sleep, you gain 1d8 back instead. Congratulations.
Did I get healed one singular hit point to where I'm still not at max because that berry bush was very tough?
No, you heal 2.
Darn, I'm fully rejuvenated from that berry bush. Who knew the power of bread and
Oh, hold on. Because you didn't make a campfire, you actually heal nothing. Shit. Okay, let me put it like this. It's so cold outside, you're not sleeping very well. So that's my ruling on this. It's a little bit weird, but this is supposed to embrace that you need some sort of warmth when you sleep.
Nah, it's fine.
I have to roll something. Okay, you're good. You wake up, nothing happened. It was not really a restful sleep, but it sufficed.
I really hope the superior trap of that dead horse, with most of its meat intact, was able to fend off the predators from my exact location.
So you kind of start to get out of the little indent of the side of the hill, but you start to notice. Give me a perception check, actually.
My hill hole.
Yes,
My
your
hole of the hill.
Yes.
The boy hole, if you will. Oh, that's nice. 22.
You see a squirrel on a tree.
Oh, thank God. I thought I was going to see someone very tall and very starved and looking at me like they wanted to eat me or something.
Anything with the squirrel you might want to do? It does not seem to notice you yet.
Is it like right in front of me or on a tree?
It's like 50 feet away on the tree, just on a tree branch, like scratching.
That is not worth it at all.
Hey, you don't know how long you'll be out here. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, but I do know one thing. There's most likely superior entities to me at the moment that are attracted to the horse.
Okay.
And frankly, I don't want to mess with that.
All right, you say so. You let the squirrel live as it climbs into a little hole in the tree.
Yes.
Give me a survival check.
I understand your ways. Please don't kill me. I know you're good. Oh, 15. Yeah. Sweet.
Okay. With that 15, you kind of point out the trees that you were on the path you were going in before, and you kind of see the continuous way to go. So you continue to push forward. Now you're kind of like noticing that you're just kind of seeing the same thing over and over again. Tree, snow, snow tree, perception.
Swear to God, if I'm in a true sequence. 13. Oh, wait. Yeah, 13. I thought that was 9 for a second.
Okay, with your 13, you managed to find another berry bush. However, this one is much more smaller in comparison to the other one.
For that the weaker entities of the forest require it, I will leave it be.
Okay, you decide to push on to...
I understand the balance of nature.
Alright, hold on. I have to find this.
Oh no, not the mighty wind werewolf. Not the white wolf.
Alright, so you keep pushing on, pushing forward. Give me one more perception check as about 3 hours have passed, and you're really starting to get a little bit ticked that you aren't seeing anything new.
Hold up, I gotta do that math real quick. Okay, that's 12.6 miles. Ah, yes. The mighty 6.
You're unsure, and you continue pushing on to the night again. You're getting a little hungry. What do you want to do?
Is there another convenient boy hole, or a hole in which I can make a properly fortified snow enclosure?
Give me perception. Would you like to eat your piece of bread, considering not eating is bad? Or a berry? Either work.
Mm. The bread is the most holy of foods. Therefore, it must be saved for last berry time.
You eat a berry, one of your few. Okay. You...
13.
What'd you say?
13.
13 on the perception check?
Captain.
You can't really seem to find it anywhere. That would constitute as a place you could set up. You do find a little bit of a clearing in between, like, some trees, but other than that, there's not anything you can really do.
Frankly, the clearing in the trees is the most concerning place for the sole purpose that there's so many entities which could leap out upon you in the night. I must climb a tree.
You'd like to try and climb a tree. So roll perception and see if you can find a tree that might allow you to be in it.
Wouldn't that be more of persuasion?
No, perception. You're not trying to I'm trying to see, like, if one can hold you as you're sleeping.
17.
Yes, you do find, after roughly 5 minutes of searching, and as it starts to actually turn night, you do find a tree. Acrobatics.
Wouldn't that be athletics?
Yes, why did I say acrobatics? You were right, athletics. Do not know why I said acrobatics, goddamn. You're not trying to somersault off the tree.
Gotta quickly check if he's actually good at anything. Still no.
Hey, he's a commoner who's good at hunting.
I wouldn't call this good. I would say this.
You have not hunted yet. You have foraged for berries. That is all I will say.
I would say that this man really likes the snow for no apparent reason. It's almost like they get a weird sort of satisfaction out of being a part of it, consuming it.
What was your athletics roll, by the way?
15.
You managed to get up there. Oh, we have a something. It appears we have Mr. Toaster Oven Toast is now following. Welcome, Mr. Toaster Oven Toast. That is a very interesting name. But welcome.
Oh, fuck yeah. He's in here now. Yeah!
Do you know Mr. Toaster Oven Toast?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna say their name unless they're cool with it.
Okay, well,
Send me a message if you're cool with it.
I'm gonna keep going. You kind of climb up a tree and get set up for the night. I've been here for a bit. Nice. Well, welcome to the actual being on list of followers thing, I mean. Alright, so...
Not gonna lie,
yeah.
Toaster Oven, I really thought that you, like, donated through Super Chat, because that does seem like something you would do.
I mean, I don't want to reject... Anyways, as I was saying, though, just kidding. But, as I was saying, though, you kind of get up to the top of the tree and nod off. You wake up. If you were damaged, you did not gain any benefit due to not having a campfire. Actually, wait, you might... Wait, are you damaged?
Like,
It's only if I roll, like, a 2, you don't get... Or a 2 or a 1, you don't get benefit. I rolled a 1, so you don't get any benefit. By the way, you said you are still hurt?
yes.
Oh, okay, well, you ate bread earlier. Or you ate a berry, so hold on. You would have healed from the berry.
Yes.
You would have healed 2 from the berry, so...
Okay, so I'm not injured.
Okay. It's
Man,
fine.
I love the fact that food can heal my mortal wounds.
Don't question it. So... Silently been setting up an account. That's cool. As I was saying, though... Leo, give me a perception check. While you're up in the tree, you might as well use the benefit upon waking up.
10.
If you're 10, you because you can see up high, you're up at least 20 feet in the air. These trees are huge. You kind of look out and you think you might see a structure off towards maybe the left a little bit. However, that's not what catches you. What catches you, or your eye, I should say,
is the fact that Shia LaBeouf is leaping through the air at my general direction.
Oh, I gotta tell you, that's funny later.
Oh, that's so accurate.
My DM did this to me, and I did it to the main group too one time in another campaign. But in the Frozen, in somewhere Frozen, so it was very fun. But no, it is not Shia LaBeouf.
Specifically, Shia LaBeouf. Did you specifically get bullied by Shia LaBeouf?
I got bullied by Shia LaBeouf. They got bullied by Shia LaBeouf. 2 different instances. One was recent.
Frankly,
the one me getting bullied by Shia LaBeouf was recent.
The funny thing is, in like Left 4 Dead, I have like the Hunter modded to be Shia LaBeouf. And every time they leap into my chest and stab my organs, it's just actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
So, there's a small problem.
Shia LaBeouf is rapidly approaching.
Something big, white, and fluffy is sleeping in that clearing that you had the option to sleep in, and is roughly 15 feet away from the base of the tree, and it's sleeping. What do you want to do?
Okay, when you say it's big and fluffy, I can only assume
Roll me an
Razor
nature
Dog from Undertale.
Roll me a nature check.
Man, this guy just really cannot, like, remember the basic shapes of animals. Like, holy shit.
You rolled a 10, and it blends in with the snow.
I did not.
For your survival check, or your perception check you did, what was the nature check?
No, me.
Sleeping underneath your tree, roughly, like I said, 15 feet away from the base, is a whole-ass polar bear.
Oh, damn. I didn't know we were this far north.
You don't know where the fuck you are at this point from where you've been walking. So what do you want to do?
Wait, aren't we in, like, Miwich?
You are.
Dang it, I forgot. This is just Waterbender Norway.
Yes.
Wait a minute, this is Waterbender Norway. Where the hell is Ratok?
I don't know. I didn't give a date yet, or if I am gonna give a date on when this whole event's taking place. So I don't know, man.
Where the hell is Ratok's dead family?
Ouch. Anyways, we're gonna continue on now. Polar Bear, what are you doing?
Not fucking with that shit.
In what way?
In general.
So, you have to maybe go try to still get to your brother's cabin. So are you just gonna sit top of the tree, wait for it to wake up and see you?
Nah, I'm just gonna not leave this tree.
How long are you choosing to wait?
Like, I'm okay with, like, not moving at all this entire day.
Okay. So, the bear still sleeps for about 4 hours. You need to eat something. It's up to you what.
Wait. I just realized some fuck shit. I could yeet the meat so far that it reaches something else that is way bigger, and it could fistfight the bear.
Okay.
And then I'd be even more screwed.
I think the cold's getting to you. What do you want to eat?
It's a bold assumption it hasn't.
You
I
still
think
have
it's berries now.
Okay, yeah, you have 4 berries left. Since you're at full health, you're still there. The bear wakes up a few minutes after eating the berry.
It sees me munching on some berries if it, looks up.
The bear is walking around and is, gonna notice maybe the 2 things of raw meat sitting in your pack. So, I'm gonna roll perception.
Oh, shit.
Let's see how fucked you are.
Let's hope it's a dumbass bitch.
That better not be what I think it is.
It is a 1. Don't lie to yourself.
No, it's not that.
It's a nat 20.
No, it's
Even
not that
better.
either. Oh!
It's a 69.
Hold on. Okay, no, yeah. Leo, it kind of sniffs around, and, you can tell it's really, just slowly waking up. But then it kind of,
Wait,
leans
does it
its
smell
head...
the horse?
Hold on. The horse is not with you. The meat is the horse it's smelling. The horse meat.
Yeah, I know. Does it smell the horse? And it's approximately, 33.6 miles away.
No, it does not smell that. In fact, it looks up towards... It kind of is, smelling, and it kind of looks up and thinks it sees you? What are you doing?
I do the only proper thing to do in this situation. Appease nature. And I throw a meat, 15 feet away from it. Just hey, fuck off.
It sees you throw a piece of meat, and I'm gonna roll intelligence for it to think if it's either that's food or if you're food. Let's figure it out. It begins climbing your tree.
Oh shit.
What are you doing? You have a gun and legs to jump with. What are you doing at this point?
Hold up, I would like to explain the situation to all the viewers. So Bill Overbeck, using his superior military isology training, is going to use his shotgun lumberjack skills in order to shoot the bear.
'Tis a rifle, but continue. Alright, as the bear is climbing up, you stick the tree over the edge of the branch, and you can fire. Please roll to hit.
What? Wait. I pull the tree over the branch. What are you talking about?
You pull the gun, over the... I don't know what I said. Rifle. You flip it over,
Yeah,
and you're just, looking down, and you're flipping over the branch. You're on. Aiming down.
Man, I have 2 options. Well, technically 3. Number 1, shoot the bear. Number 2, shoot the tree. Number 3, die horribly. I feel like I should go with number 3. But I'm not completely brain dead yet from hypothermia. So I feel like I should go with number 1.
Roll to hit.
I forgot what number 1 was.
Kill it.
I am the victim. 20.
Natural 20?
Dirty.
Okay. Roll damage. As a shot echoes throughout the forest.
Alerting, shut them up!
Yes, this time it does. No, continue.
Oh, shit. 7. Wait. 9.
9 damage?
Because apparently I get a modifier.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my calculator pulled up.
Oh,
Alright.
no.
As the shot makes impact or impacts the bear's kind of like shoulder area, it slips that arm down a little bit while trying to climb up and continues trying to climb, and it actually gets to you. It's going to.
It is time.
What is it time for?
It is time to use my superior Buddhist training, and hope I achieve nirvana.
Okay, so the bear is going to try to bite and claw you.
And now it is the time that Bill Overbeck, a.k.a. Troy Barrett, dies horribly.
So the bite missed. The claws got a nat 20.
Oh, no.
So the bear seems to snap at you. You manage to, like, barely move out of the way in time. But then it uses its paw to just like full force smack you and claw you on the way down out of the tree. You're going to take fall damage, and which actually is not that high. So, I mean, well, actually, you take about a little bit. Okay,
It was 20 feet.
Okay, you'll take a little bit of damage. So, hold on. What's your health right now?
I'm at max currently.
It's a what?
I was at max currently.
What was your max? I forgot. Oh, I gotta keep rolling the fall damage.
16.
Yeah, so I'm glad I modified these animals before throwing you in, because you took a decent chunk of 9 right there, from including fall damage. Wait, no, not include fall damage, just 11. You hit the ground, your gun's to the right of you, and the bear's still at the top of the tree. It's your turn. What are you gonna do?
I could get up from prone, but there's no reason not to do that. I do that. I get the gun, I eat the meat, because that would be 2 actions to actually shoot the bear.
Yes, don't forget, eating is a bonus action in this one shot. So how much meat does meat heal you again?
1d6.
1d6. Okay, so I'll roll the d6, and then I'll roll the... Wow, I actually got a 6. You heal by 6. And then I roll to see if you get sick. Which means you'll throw it up and not get any health benefits.
Please don't.
71. It's a 60% chance, so you're good.
Ah.
So, yes, you heal back 6. Do you want to move...
Armadillo won't kill me yet.
Do you want to move back maybe a little bit and then take a pop shot at it?
I am running away.
Oh, you're not even going to shoot it. Okay.
Like, I don't care.
You begin to run away.
And
Okay.
the shot will fall.
What's your movement speed?
25 feet.
Okay, you move... Let's see, whatever half that is. I'll just say it's... I'll give you a little bit of help and let it be... No, I'll make it 10. No, I'll make it 15. You get 15, even though you kind of hurt your leg on the way down and jumping out of the tree. You...
It wasn't jumping, it was, being
forcefully
body
knocked down. Yeah, you got bodied out of the tree, man. It's fine, though. Alright.
I was super slammed out of the tree. It was quite uncomfortable.
This bear kind of rushes forwards, and you actually notice you passed by some of the meat you threw on the way.
Oh, damn.
Which is going to result in the bear jumping down to the tree to follow you. I will roll an intelligence check to see if the bear stops to look at the meat. By the way, you are running the way of whatever you saw that building was, so you might get lucky.
Man, I really hope Shia LaBeouf isn't consuming my brother in his own home.
You are so fucking lucky. As the bear, on the way of rushing towards you, manages to look at the meat and sees it and like starts like it like does like a sliding thing to look at it because it doesn't really know what it is, and then it just starts just like munching on it a little bit. You can continue running.
Yes.
Give me a stealth check, as there is a little bit of a clearing you can hide in.
Hail Mary stealth check. Oh, sweet, nat 20.
You hide well enough, actually. You even brush a little bit of snow on you to help blend in with, you know, your common clothes that are not white.
Why wouldn't they be?
Once the bear spends a little bit munching down that just big thing of meat, it gets back up and seems really agitated at you. Or, from what you can see, it's looking around, walking around slowly. And obviously it's got to beat a nat 20, so I'm going to roll perception. You know, it did roll a 19. That should scare you, but like I said, I would have to roll a nat 20. So,
I like to imagine it's like that scene in just Aliens Isolation, where just the xenomorph just walks right up to your hiding spot, just looks you dead in the eyes, and just leaves.
Yeah, I'll say that's exact. Actually, that's about where I was gonna go. It gets really close, but then just grunts, like goes, and just walks away, not thinking it's already lost you.
Man, that thing gives up almost as fast as the Flash from the CW.
Yeah, it almost looks like the shot you did in its shoulder really didn't do much.
Yeah, that's what happens when you live near radiated bears.
Alright. I don't know if these particular ones are irradiated, but it's okay. So.
We get, like, it comes back, it's, like, the size of, like, not Roas, what was his name? The really big guy from, like, is it the second final episode of Hindering Spirits? Just that big guy. Not Dubrosel, the objectively superior entity.
I know who you're talking about. Fuck, what's his name?
Yeah, him. Yeah.
How did I forget his name?
Like, the only important part about him was that he was big.
Well, no, I just literally forgot because we haven't played it in so long. Hold on, not that one.
You see, Mr. Hillsborough, this is me trying to, stop my death from happening.
Trelsh.
Oh yeah, that guy. I really want, like, Paradox into, like, another series and just gets obliterated.
I know exactly where he went. But, anyways.
He's here.
No.
Right behind you.
Actually, you can kind of glance around at where you're at, and you notice your bag was cut.
Oh, shit.
You've lost a little bit of things, including, your last slice of bread, 2 of your berries, and 6 bullets.
Man. It's almost like I lost literally everything but the gun and knife.
You still have a few bullets. And some bear traps. And a fire starter. You got stuff, you're fine.
Jackson, I would like to inform you that life is not without living without bread.
Well, damn, because you noticed that that's mainly why the bear left you, because it's munching on your damn bread.
At hard.
The bread saved you, be happy. That's actually another reason it stopped, by the way. You kind of noticed that it didn't just stop for that one particular piece of meat. You dropped a lot of stuff when you ran. So, give me a survival check to see if you can try and map it, and a stealth check, by the way, with advantage because of how far away you are.
Before I do, I would like to be right back. I have to do something very important called the restroom, because I have been consuming a significant amount of water.
Good to stay hydrated. Good to stay hydrated. Rip bread. I agree. In the meantime, Leo almost got eaten by a bear. So that was fun. I feel like we'll get to the end of this by today, which is surprising. Because I expected a little bit more of some actions to be taken, but I'm noticing I might, even while it seems like there's scarcity of the items, now looking back at it, he has a little bit of what he needs. So he should be fine. Like, he has a little bit more than I thought, I think. Because he can potentially go get more, like, meat and stuff. Like I offered squirrels, he can go hunting specifically. That's why he has the bear traps and stuff. But, I don't know. I think this could be done a little bit. I think it's good. It's a good idea so far with what I've been doing. I think I've accomplished what I'm not setting out to try and do. Let's see, what else is there? Is there anything I'm forgetting? I don't think I'm forgetting anything so far, so that's good.
I've returned from the void.
Welcome. Okay, so
significantly emptier.
Advantage on stealth check you had, and then you have to move me a survival check to make sure you go on the right path, actually, of towards that. I'm guessing you want to go towards that place you saw.
Okay, 19 on stealth, and 16 on survival.
Perfect. Okay, so you manage. Yeah, the bear doesn't even really notice you. It's just kind of still going around the remnants of what was in your bag. And
oh yeah, Jackson, I would like to inform you of the absolute fact that there is a new side quest. Kill that bear.
Good to know. Good to know.
That specific bear.
You'll be able to tell it apart. It's got a big red blood hole on its shoulder. So that's fun.
It shall be now known as Carbohydratus.
Good to know.
Carbohydratus, my nemesis.
You push on for about an hour and find... You recognize this. This is your brother's cabin.
Hold up, I gotta do the math.
By the way, before you do math on how far you've traveled, half your speed for all of it because you've been pushing through snow that's up to your knees at some points. Also, I'd rather you just not think on it too much.
Man, didn't travel it was 4 point. Roughly 37.8 divided by 18.9 miles.
I'll trust your math is right. Anyways. So yeah, you make it to your brother's cabin, the one you've been looking for the entire time.
Holy shit, that is not that very far. Like, I walked that in like 3 weeks. Just from like going to like Mr. Toaster Oven's like house in the mornings.
Look. Like I said, don't think about it too much.
Like, frankly, that's just pathetic.
As I was saying...
Like, that whole... Like, you just really didn't want that horse. Like, you knew I would be too powerful if I had horse.
As I was saying, you make it to Mark's cabin.
Power.
The door is shut, all the lights, or all the lanterns are put out. What do you want to do?
I feel like there's only one reasonable thing to do, and that's look behind me, because Shia LaBeouf has appeared.
Nope, no one's there.
Okay. Well, as we all know, humans are the real monsters, so something might be there.
What was that thing? I forgot what it's called. I can't remember. It's fine. I'll think of it later. What are you gonna do?
DM me that thing, and I feel able to think about it. So, using my superior intelligence. How many bear traps do I have?
Huh?
Using my superior human intelligence, how many bear traps do I have?
Does it not say how many bear traps you have?
Nah, it's just I don't remember. Oh, 3.
Yeah, you have 3. Why?
How many windows are in the home?
There are 2 in the front, and it appears like there's 2 on one side, 1 on the other, and there appears to be none in the back.
So I can only cover at most 3 of the 5 possible entry points. We'll take 6. Or technically the whole house if it's, shell above. Oh yeah, I may or may not be instantly thinking of, survival games.
You do you.
Bear traps. Whatever dumb motherfucker thinks they can get me in here is very correct.
So are you gonna go in, I'm guessing?
Yes, using my superior, keysmith friend's abilities.
It is locked, so you open it up with the key, and you kind of immediately notice...
Shiloh Buff appears from the Shadow Realm.
You immediately notice nothing in here has been touched for a while.
Yes. Just like him, not actually existing.
The fireplace hasn't been lit for a while. A lot of the stuff, like sitting on tables and stuff, has started to gather a little bit of dust. Give me an investigation check, I guess.
Nah, this is typical behavior for him, via the fact that he is Danny Phantom. And he just goes ghost and never actually touches anything, or eats.
What was that investigation?
Please roll with it. Oh, darn. We're just gonna roll with it. Does he have the proficiency? No, it's just survival. It's just survival.
Yes, I know what it is.
Why? Why is he only slightly proficient in survival?
Because I thought you would need it. Now, what did you roll in investigation?
Dirty 20.
Perfect. Okay, so you find an assortment of many things.
So I find the pen.
You find the following. Salted meat jerky, which has the same benefits as the piece of bread item. There are 4 of these hidden in a cabinet. You find... Hold on, I have to roll a die to know how many of these you find.
Fuck would they be hidden?
It's not really hidden away. I didn't mean to say hidden. It's not even written there that it says hidden. You find... You find
that was great.
3 rifle balls. You find a
that's
fire starter with 3 uses. And a fishing rod that you can use if you can find a place to fish with. You also find a map that says the following. It details that there's a nice hunting ground a little bit to the east and a cave a little bit north of that that'll take roughly about a day to get to. This map appears to be made by your brother.
That cave is a solid nope.
So, what do you want to do?
Well, you see, frankly, I don't like the idea of strange happeners encroaching upon my brother's property, so I set up the bear traps at the windows.
On the outside?
Inside.
On the insides, got it. You put bear traps on the insides of each of the where the windows are. Anything else?
Does he have firewood?
No, it appears he ran out before he left.
Damn.
He appeared to maybe have left in a hurry. and didn't think to gather any before he left. From what you can see of what has been moved around.
That's slightly concerning. Well, that's... Given the fact that I did roll a 20, there was no blood, meaning he simply did just follow what his notes said and just went to investigate, thinking he would have been back by now. Which means my brother is most likely dead or held prisoner. Well, he's dead.
So what do you wish to do?
He is most likely dead. And frankly, vengeance is just not worth it. So I must think. I must buy time in order to acquire supplies. In order to make a trip back to civilization.
Okay.
On the accounts of, he is most likely dead. If he comes back, that's pretty cool. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
Okay.
I will mourn his loss accordingly. But frankly, he is most likely dead.
Alright, if that's really what you want to do, so I'm guessing you want to stay the night in the cabin.
Well, on second notice of the giant-ass circle on the cave, I must heavily note that this place is most likely death and avoided at all costs. Because based upon my studies of the habitants, with the habitabouts, this is most likely either A, cursed, B, infested, C, really, really bad. And frankly, death is not something I wish for.
Alright, if you don't want to hit it, okay, that's okay. Or to that other campsite it appears it is made. Okay, so...
And who knew this map could, spontaneously make new things? Frankly, that's really cool, but it might be super cursed. I must burn this horrible thing.
Ignore that I DM'd you there was a giant-ass circle where that cave is. Anyways, and an arrow. Anyways,
But it appears this map is either A, cursed, or B, magical in the sense that it just appears, just materializes new things.
Nah, that never happened. That was always there.
The information is too useful to burn, even though it's cursed as hell.
Nah, that was always there. Okay, so you decided to sleep in the cabin for the night, I'm guessing.
Yes, after fortifying the place.
Alright. Go ahead and... Let's see, I will... Oh, you do have enough wood there to make a fire if you wish, actually. You just don't have extra firewood. So you could light a fire to warm up the place while you go to sleep.
Do I have curtains?
Do you have what?
Is there curtains?
There are curtains.
I must cover them all. I must cover all the windows.
Okay.
For that any chance of anything seeing me is frankly bad. Because what if there's a super big nocturnal predator capable of instantly murdering people?
Alright.
Really, I don't want to deal with that. Frankly, I've heard about the waterbenders. They're scary. What if there's just one of them who's just, really crazy and just, makes my arms explode? I don't want that.
That is completely fair. I would like to mention that you go to put the curtains on the window. Roll me perception, as it's starting to get night, and you need to eat something after this.
I swear to God, if Shia LaBeouf is appearing. If I die horribly in my sleep, it's on you. Mr. Toaster Oven, give me a blessing. You did not. 10.
You still managed to make it out, actually. This isn't that hard to miss. You would notice this over the trees. And it even corresponds with the map you had. There appears to be smoke coming from the general direction of where that other camp was.
What camp?
Like I said, so there was a good hunting site. I meant like that is an encampment he can go to hunt at. There is some smoke that seems to be fading at that spot where it would correlate on the map.
There's a couple of scenarios that this could be. One, it's another hunter and not my brother. Two, my brother is not dead and he's over there. Three, that is a trap sent by sentient and or intelligent monsters. All three of these are frankly nopes in this one moment.
Why would your brother being over there be a nope?
Because frankly, he should know that he should come back at night.
I mean, maybe he's just hunting.
That, and also, if it's another hunter, it's very concerning.
So you choose not to
Because
investigate it?
For multiple reasons that I have made clear, as not.
Okay.
He will understand if I do not immediately leave to rescue him.
I don't think he would.
Oh no, he would. He would totally would. Because he knows, like, I'm this, like, level of just, nope, sorry, man.
Okay.
Like, he understands.
Alright,
He's pissed, but he understands.
What did you eat for the day?
I consumed cooked meat.
Alright, you cook the meat? Hold on, I have to roll or find what it is, because you might have to do something.
I have to play the Red Dead Redemption minigame.
No, since you're not cooking it out in the wild, there doesn't seem to be anything specific. However, as you kind of mess with the meat, give me a perception check.
Oh no. It better not be the devil worm parasite from the new hit game, Back for Blood. Totally not sponsored. Six.
So, this is another thing where it's like so obvious, it's hard that a low roll won't tell you what it is. You hear a very, very, very familiar person yelling and screaming in the distance as it echoes through the forest. It does not seem like he's having a good time and could potentially use assistance.
Well, you see, there's two particular options. Well, not two, there's more. Well, you see, there's a couple of scenarios in which this takes place. A, sentient and or intelligent monster. B, he's actually died. Or C, it's some coworker or something.
So what do you wish to do?
What were you typing there, Jeff?
I was typing nothing. What do you wish to do?
No, what were you about to say to me, Jeff?
I was about to say, bruh. Now what do you wish to do?
Bruh, you're too cold.
What do you wish to do?
Like, here's the problem with giving me, like, a pre-gen. Like, you don't have defined characteristics. So I'm interpreting this character in ways that, well, you see, he's lawful neutral for a reason.
Boy, I will remind you this one little thing. You are there to check on the wellness of your brother. That is why you left in the first place. But if you would like to just sit there and chill, you can do that. I have something.
Yes, I checked. I totally checked on his wellness. He is most likely dead. This has been established, Jackson. Weren't you paying attention?
Okay.
So I have two options. A, fortify myself and prepare myself in the event that something breaks through that door with my brother's vocal cords. Two, just check the window with a gun. and see if something is rapidly approaching. Or 3, the ultimate mystery option. Go to fucking bed.
So do you go to bed?
No.
Oh, what do you do?
This really comes down to morality or self-preservation. And frankly, I feel like I need to flip a coin. For the first time in a long time, Troy Barrett's actual morality and consciousness override his basic thinking of self-preservation. So he uses the most logical thing that he can, a gun that is fully loaded, and peeks out the window.
You peek out the window. The campsite's a little bit of distance away. You can't see it. You have to you'll have to go to it to get anything.
You see, that's too much. His morality's been very weakened.
Your morality is suddenly having a huge pull.
Nah.
Boy.
Nah.
Okay, fine. That's okay. I have a backup.
Nah. Do I see a shambling mass rapidly approaching?
No, you don't see anything approaching. In fact, actually,
Okay.
if anything, when you heard your brother scream, it seemed to be going more distant.
Well, shit. Why was I looking out there to begin with?
You were shutting the curtains.
That'd frankly be really good information.
Indeed.
Like, look at you trying to, prompt a character response out of me when I clearly shouldn't have.
I don't know, man. You doing anything?
Tonight's going to be another restless.
So wait, what specifically are you doing?
You see, just because I'm in the safety of a dwelling, that does not mean I'm safe.
Oh, okay. I had the dice. Okay. So you decide to
By
not sleep.
men-
You take a point of exhaustion. It is now morning. Nothing happened.
You see, I have 2 options. A, I could go out at night, where it is most likely safer from the general lack of, weaker nocturnal predators, in case there's one really big one. Or B, kill carbohydrates in the day.
C, find your brother.
No, he's most likely dead.
Damn it, Leo. You need a body to confirm it.
I have this gut feeling. You see.
I have this gut feeling. I need you to find your brother. Don't ask why.
Nah. Frankly, if I find a body, that just means the predator is trying to taunt.
Okay, I have this very interesting idea that will I guarantee you this will work. I guarantee it will work. Ready? Okay. What if carbohydrates was the one that killed your brother or attacked your brother? You're not sure. You haven't went and looked. Thus, you have a motive now.
I already had a moment. I already had a motive to kill carbohydrates.
From what it sounds like, knowing he's in the area, you may know where he is now and maybe want to go check, huh?
Well, you see, I actually had a small checklist of things I had to do.
Oh, what might be on that list, Leah?
Acquiring firewood. More fortifications.
Okay.
Maybe fishing.
Oh, look at that. There's a small pond. Only written by where near that campfire is. Or that camp.
Well, hot damn. It appears I'm gonna be fishing the earth. 'Cause fuck that.
Okay.
Maybe I'll find another conveniently large berry bush.
Yes. Oh, hey, look at that. There's a few drawn. I'm just gonna stop now.
Like, can we just agree that the map is cursed and it only reveals plot convenient things?
The map is the only thing I have to go left on. This was supposed to be a quick one-shot. I kind of planned for...
Yeah. Like, you didn't realize I play, like, Alex and Tucker combined.
I don't know if that's very good or very bad. Anyways, before I insult someone anymore, we're gonna go ahead and just, how much time do we have left? Okay. Something does need to happen tonight, Leo. I'm just saying, like, it is getting a little late, and I do need to end stream soon.
I need to fist fight carbohydrates to death, I understand. I'm getting to that.
But you can do anything else if you need to. So, give me a layout of what you're wanting to do.
I must acquire firewood, fortify the house, because frankly, these windows, not safe. Like, one on each side, understandable. But all of these windows, man, you're just asking to be, like, taken in the night.
The windows are suddenly bulletproof. You're safe. Just kidding. I do actually want it to be scary. I will admit, those windows do actually be looking kind of weak. Like, you caught me.
Yeah.
I honestly did not prepare anything for those windows.
Like, damn. If only I was a wizard from Harry Potter and knew Protego in order to make those windows totally spell-proof.
Okay, so you want to go get firewood. So I'm guessing you're leaving the house and you're going to roll a survival check?
I assume he has an axe in his home for this exact purpose.
No, but you find one outside.
That's more concerning.
Like, in a stump. Like, it's where it would be.
Okay. But that's still improper. You need to take it in.
He was in a hurry to leave. Like, you should be. I mean, what?
Why? Why, though? It's not like it's Monster House.
It is now.
Yet. That's fine. Monster House isn't that bad. All you have to do is fuck the house. Like, that's just how it works.
Give me a survival check to find firewood.
You make it seem like there's not trees.
Roll me a survival check to find a decent tree. And or cut the tree down.
Cutting it would be athletics. So, carbohydrates in that campfire. How you doing? Because I rolled a 9.
Oh. Okay, you kind of wonder... Who's getting a Discord Badoop? Might be me.
Oh, God, excuse me.
So, yeah, Leo, you kind of wander around with that axe for a bit.
I will return from the floor. Give me a moment.
Oh, he's muted. Ah! Don't worry. I have things that I can do. Oh, I dropped my dice thing. See, I have a little thing for dice, and then I actually have a big box that I roll the dice in. However, kind of noticing I'm a little bit dim on light right now. I need to find a way to get better lighting. What was that?
I had to blow my nose like very hard. That's why I had to go.
Thank you for muting. I appreciate that.
I didn't have to feel like awkwardly trying to exhale.
Yes. So.
But yes.
I'm
Let
not
it be known, every time I think of carbohydrates, I think of Tank from Solo Leveling.
I will say, while you...
For reference, I am pulling it up.
With the 9 you rolled, you do kind of wander around a little bit before you can find a sturdy tree that isn't just like something he's already cut down, something that isn't grown enough. And you do find something sitting like a small little area though with that. Give me investigation.
Hold up, let me just pull up carbohydrates. Okay, he's in character base.
Alright.
So, investigation or survival?
Investigation. You found a little clearing area.
17.
Okay. While this might seem railroady, I mean it. This was literally very close to his house. You just needed to go out a little bit. You could hear the scream from inside. It was... You find a small campsite.
Like, I understand. Also, do you see carbohydrates?
I do. It is interesting.
Bill, like, it's so funny because, like, I just have these two images of how I perceive the characters, and they're just right next to each other.
So, you now...
What I'm saying right now is that you should definitely put those on screen and, like, say that you do not own these images.
I cannot... we have to continue. I don't want to stop for a second because I'm trying to get this... I got to read out when you're here.
Do it at the end.
Maybe. If I can get to that announcement, I have to make it at the end. We have to end first, though. So we have to get somewhere.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I understand.
You're good. You're good. You're doing fine. I'm not saying you're doing amazing. Because this is kind of fucking hilarious. I'm laughing a lot. You find 2 rifle balls and a drop notebook.
I'm frankly superior.
And you said you rolled a 19, you said?
Yes, he's definitely dead. You can tell from the aspect.
Well, no, you find some tracks of people running, but not just a person. There appear to be bear tracks as well.
Carbohydrates?
Going in the same direction as the person tracks. Let me read this notebook if you would like. From when you pick it up, you see that there's actually a recent thing written in it. Ready? Ready for me to read it?
Yes.
Okay. The last thing he wrote in it was, it's not wolves. I was wrong. I don't know how to explain it, but this creature I've been hunting, it's been changing shape? Originally, it was just a wolf. I even quartered it and shot it in the leg. You actually even see a little bit of blood now that he's talking about this coming from in 2. However, it managed to slip away, and I had set up camp for the night. The next morning, I was ambushed by a whole bear. The weird thing was, I swear I'm not making this up. I fought it just like the wolf. It even had a scar on the same leg. I genuinely think that the wolf somehow changed its shape and became a bear. I was confused why that wolves fought so differently than normal wolves. I managed to scare the bear off a bit, and I decided to write this during a break in the action. By the way, the particular leg you're describing just happens to also be the place you shot Carbohydratus, the bear. And I totally didn't have to make this all added because of some decisions made so far.
Hold up, let me make a title card for Carbohydratus.
All I'm saying is, you have the tracks if you would like to follow.
Okay. Let me just quickly do something.
By the way, it stopped snowing so heavily. That's why the tracks are not covered up. They totally were not meant to be investigated immediately. But this is okay. We are working on this. This is not sarcasm, by the way. I'm legit adding things. Also, you made a title card? I like that title card.
Yeah. Carbohydrates.
Okay. So.
Like, how do you feel about the fact that I completely made up carbohydrates' name on the spot?
I find it interesting. I would like to mention, I have not confirmed it is that same bear. I'm just saying it does sound like it might be that bear. Also, you're back at full because you ate and slept in a... Or no, you didn't sleep. Shit. You're still at whatever health you were when the bear fucked you.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you did eat one thing of cooked meat. Hold on. That gives... How much is it?
Please say D8.
It's a D8. I have to roll it.
Ha.
Okay, so what are you at right now?
11, I think.
Add 2.
Ah,
I
yeah.
rolled really low. Okay, so you have tracks that you could follow to maybe find this thing. Or you can get the firewood like you were going to do.
You make it seem like there's any reason for me to not get the firewood.
All the trees have spontaneously combusted. Goddamn. Okay, fine. You find a tree that has firewood.
Yeah, it's not snow anymore.
You found a tree that is of decent size in the area, because it's actually the one your brother used to make a campfire.
No, Jackson. All the trees spontaneously combusted.
They do not spontaneously combust.
Nah, I think that'd be really funny and, like, really cool for, like, a bit
It's
of
God's
fun
wrath
and,
telling
like,
you to follow the tracks. No, I'm kidding. You're good. You don't have to follow the tracks, but continue.
No, that's just God saying I'm the chosen warrior to defeat carbohydrates. I understand.
No, they do not. I literally cannot, like, I don't want to break the immersion. I want this to be kind of a little bit on edge of setting up something. I'm trying my best at this point.
Like, you just don't have a very frightenable person playing. Like, realistically, if I had half the confidence I did, you might have scared me.
Huh.
But
I'm hungry. I'm
there's
gonna
one
make
thing
tacos after
you
this.
fail to realize is that I, in fact, have more confidence in a lot of things than most people I know.
That's good. Then you should be wholly confident to go fight this bear.
No, I'm confident in the ability that it would rip me in half.
You are confident in the ability that you could kill this bear. You've already injured it, and your brother might have done as well.
I'm confident, not stupid.
Ah.
Most likely has a similar regenerative ability when it consumes food, and it ate right when I shot after I shot it.
No, I will say you are the only one with that ability because the one shot is supposed to be short. You're not supposed to think about it much. Like, that is actually a, like, the animals do not heal. I was making this to where you could actually, like, shoot an animal and then track it, and it's not going to just heal from eating.
Wait, does my brother also have that ability?
No, your brother does not have that ability because he's just a normal person. You are supposed to also be a normal person, but it's just, I'm trying to keep you alive.
That's lame.
So,
I really
that's why I'm so confident in saying you probably can beat this bear.
I really wanted to just see the brother characters just get, like, a trail of literal breadcrumbs. And, like, that's how I find him, and, like, stay hooked on the plot. That would have been great. It would have been a nice way to, like, keep it lore friendly.
I mean, lore friendly, I was trying to set up Troy to, hey, you need to go hunt down your brother and save him, but so far that's not working.
Yes. Like, you let me, a person who's trying to get into the mindset of a chaotic evil character, play someone.
Okay.
Ooh, your mistakes are great.
I don't know, man.
But, so I acquired the firewood.
Yeah.
And then, after acquiring firewood, I have an internal debate whether or not I'm too old, and then another internal debate about whether or not I should go chase that bear. After a little bit of thinking, and nibbling on a seed, I decide, yeah, yeah. Because for some reason, he has grown more morals.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
Did you not hear me?
What is the morals? I need you to state what you're doing. Vagueness is not. I need a guaranteed yes or no on things.
Well, you see, after contemplating whether or not age is just a number.
Oh no! Don't word that like that.
Ooh, scusa. Whether or not age is a defining factor of physicality, and whether or not carbohydrates deserves death at this exact moment. He has decided, yeah.
Okay, that vague answer yet again. I can't make out the last bit. My computer's turned down low, so you do not echo. Is it a yes or a no? That'll help.
Mr. Toaster Oven, I feel like you can best explain this. It's all up to you, Mr. Toaster Oven. Man, I love that stream delay.
Yes, I also enjoy the stream delay because it's making me have to take longer.
Man, aren't your nerves absolutely wild at the moment?
He's playing TF2. He's not even paying attention. I need an answer from you, Leo, and I need it. Like, quickly.
Oh, damn. Then, yes. That was the answer.
Okay, thank you. So you're heading towards you're following the tracks. You leave your...
Yes,
I'm guessing you leave your campfire wood at the camp because you can just return to that to pick it up easily.
No. I drop it off at the house and then go.
That works
for the
too.
sole purpose. There is no reason for me not to do that.
Okay, that makes sense. So you
on the account of if I leave it there, I might be forced into a situation in which I have to return back to the cabin very quickly. And not having that firewood is frankly dangerous.
Alright, so with these, you go drop off that firewood, which you, believe it or not, that actually was a really smart idea, getting that firewood, because it's going to save, it won't save on the fire starter thing, but it's just a really good idea if you're going to be hunkering out in the house, which I really like that idea, by the way.
Because, realistically, there's no reason for me not to, and you won't let me have an igloo.
Yeah.
Like, you think I'm joking about this. No, before the stream, he said he planned for everything I could do except an igloo.
Hey, I have to prepare a lot, okay? Don't blame me. So you head out, and you're following the...
Like, it was the first idea I had. He couldn't handle it.
It's not that I couldn't handle it. I let you try to make one, and you rolled low on the third attempt.
Yeah, you just didn't want to handle that level of igloo power. It just so happened it would have immediately alerted all of the sentient beings that are horribly terrifying. And it would have ripped through the igloo and killed me in my sleep.
Indeed. So...
I love it how we're just, like, baiting the idea of it, even though it's probably not in existence. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But anyways, as I was saying, you managed to get back to that little campsite.
There totally isn't a 73-foot tall Lady Dimitrescu appearing.
So, you managed to, Oh, you're half attention. Sorry, Mr. Trester. So you get back on the track of the campsite and start following said tracks, heading up there, and you pass the little pond I mentioned is here, but it seems like, you finally were like, hey, maybe I should go check on my brother first, because I can always just find him, take care of the bear, and then come back, So, you do...
Like, I have daylight left. I could do it.
Yeah. You do make it to where the tracks are, and you make it to the cave. After traveling about 20 minutes, it's here. They ran a long time.
Well, I have a couple of options.
Just a big icy cave.
I could A, enter the cave. B, make a very elaborate and stupid trap. Or C, get a torch.
I will tell you, with the sun reflecting off the snow, because you did go in daylight, you can see the ice is reflecting enough to illuminate the cave.
These ice mirrors have given me an idea. I should utilize them more. I must cover the entire house in ice.
I believe that could be a benefit. That could work, yes. Would you like to enter the cave?
No,
it doesn't seem to go that far back.
To hotbox them.
In what way?
Well, you see, by padding up the entryway with snow and throwing a significant amount of flaming material in there.
I will tell you now, the cave goes back a bit. You're gonna be sitting there for a while, and I'm telling you now, probably the snow that you packed in the front might just wear off at the time. And if your brother's alive in there, you're gonna kill him?
You're telling me he's in there with a bear and not dead?
I will tell you, you should check first, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion.
Like, you're really trying to, like, squeeze out a confrontation with carbohydrates.
Okay, so I would say you would have at least walked up to the cave entrance trying to plan your idea. And you would see something.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. What would you do then?
I would be there from 30 feet away. Just, like, staring at it.
Then you would not be able to see what is inside of the entrance, and I cannot tell you what is inside of the entrance until you are actually able to walk out.
In a bush, in the event that there is a sentient being.
You sit there for 30 minutes, noticing nothing is going on.
Shit. It is time to use my ultimate plan. Rock.
You throw a rock?
Yes.
You hear the clacking of the rock as it hits the ice floor bed of the cave, and nothing seems to happen. You sit for another 5 minutes, just to make sure before you even ask. Nothing happens.
It is time for the ultimate plan B. Rock to electric boogaloo.
You throw a second rock. Nothing happens.
I'm either going to piss something off or alert it to me.
Or there's nothing there and you should go look.
I should throw more rocks, yes.
Yeah.
I should really, like, poke it around to see if it's, like, not all ice in there.
How many more rocks are you gonna throw?
How many more rocks are there?
0. They're all under the snow and would take time and effort to actually look for.
Damn, I have to use snow now. For mental imagery for all those who are tuned in, Bill Overbeck is in a bush, 30 feet away from a cave, throwing rocks and snow into the middle in like 5-minute intervals, testing whether or not there is ice all in the cave.
The cave is nothing but ice, as I have said multiple times. Do you wish to go in or leave? It is almost not day anymore. What do you wish to do?
Well, you see, there's only 2 things that can get me to keep being here. 1, there's nothing actually. I'm going back.
You're leaving?
Yes. There is clearly nothing in here.
There might be something in there, including the tracks of your brother going in but not coming out. But okay.
You make it seem like I didn't know he was dead.
He could be alive in there. The bear doesn't. The bear has not left either, and it's been a day. All I'm saying. One of them could still be alive in there.
like, frankly, realistically. Oh shit! I just realized something.
Realistically, roll intelligence.
No, no, no.
I'm letting the character
I
figure
want
this
it.
out.
Green dice, don't fail me now. Okay. Let it be known this was a completely meta thing, so there's no way they could have figured this out. And it being a completely harebrained idea. But, so, let's just say because of the absurdity of this idea, they, like, just completely dismiss it almost a minute later.
What idea are you talking about, Leo? Okay, hold on. I
Okay,
have to mute.
so,
I have to mute. Hold on. Hold on.
So, Mr. Toaster Oven, in the events of Sandstone Scuffle, okay, okay, sweet. Okay, so, chat, let it be known in the previous one shot, well, a previous one shot, Talon Tussle doesn't count in my opinion. Uh, the only true one shot before this one, Sandstone Scuffle, the players happen upon a race of body snatchers. And this is just a harebrained idea I came up with on the spot. What if there's something like that in there? Because, like, realistically, we're not. I think we're on the same continent. Like, it's not impossible.
I will say now,
It,
all three one shots were on different continents. I will be back. I'm still having to mute because someone's being loud in the background.
oh yeah, it's also Jackson is not able to speak at the moment for the sole purpose of stuff is happening in the background, and he really wants to be professional. But yes. And yeah, I know like one of the viewers like really wants to get in like the Discord, but like they gotta remember the only way they can really do that is to like befriend Jackson and the others.
I have no idea who he's talking about. Clarification.
Oh wait, you're back. Sweet. Me, they can hear you now. Oh, well, now I just look like I'm talking to someone who isn't there at Pog. But yeah, yeah, uh, but Yeah, like realistically, if they were just here chatting up a storm with like me or Jackson, that would have been awesome. And yes, Mr. Toaster Oven, it is not you. You were just,
Reminder,
here.
I have no idea who it is.
Oh yeah, Mr. Toaster Oven, are you okay with me saying your name on stream? Like, you never answered the question before. You can just say yes or no via Messenger. Okay, so Will and other various chat members.
Okay, I'm here. We're good. We're good. Okay, so before something else happens, we do need to hurry up and get the stream kind of finished, or at least to a stopping point for today. And it's literally because those interruptions are just going to become way more frequent now. That's why I was trying to be a little bit rushy. Leo's doing great. I'm not like that. It's just that keeps happening, and I know it will keep happening. So I do need to hurry up and finish this. So Leo, do you want to go in the cave or do you want to go back home? That was good thinking, by the way. I was still here talking to him. I just specifically muted myself in stream so you guys couldn't hear any background noise.
Yeah, and I just volunteered to, talk to you.
Also, who's trying to join the Discord? I don't remember anyone asking to join, but anyways, hold on.
I'll talk to you about that in the post session.
Okay. Just yeah, do you want to go in the cave or do you want to go back to the cabin?
Okay, I have a great idea. We hear like a twig or something snap from inside the cave, causing me to look back, assess the threat.
I mean, maybe at this point a couple rocks might get shifted around from how many you've stacked in there. So yeah, maybe. Would you like to go check?
Check the shuffling of rocks.
The possible falling and/or shuffling of rocks. Yes.
Yes, my gun is ready.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this is written in such a way that this makes sense. Like, I don't know how I managed to fill in some of these gaps, but then completely forget other ones. So you go to check the entrance of the cave, and now that you're close to the cave, you can see the dead bear. Okay, so now let me read. So you go up to it, and you can kind of see that there's just a dead bear, and yes, it's the same bear. By the way, this bear was not supposed to be a part of this. There was literally only supposed to be a bear when you hunted and when you get to the cave, but just for simplicity, this is the exact same bear you shot.
Oh no, carbohydrates.
And it has no recoverable meat. This thing has been eaten because of how long it's been sitting here.
It's been eaten?
Yes, and the cave continues on, by the way.
I feel like that's a good cliffhanger.
No, it really isn't.
I just really
We will have a 10-minute session next time if we end it here. I'm not doing that.
What do you mean?
You should go in the cave.
Swear to fucking God if I was right about the bodies after.
All I'm saying is if your brother's in there, you find your brother. Session, like, you win you win the one shot.
What does he look like?
I don't know, you haven't found him yet.
I
mean, from memory, he looks like a normal-ass dude, older guy.
My gun is ready. Sweat drops from my face. I travel further, deeper in.
Okay, you push on forward into the cave.
I would like to hold my action to where if anything remotely cannibalistic leaps upon me, I shoot it.
Okay, I'm going to reword that to after you read the prompt of whatever happens, you shoot it. Deal?
Don't make me kill a kid.
I don't... No, that has nothing to... Okay, as I was saying... It appears you've made it to the final section of the cave, where it seems you are not alone. Standing in front of you is a familiar face. As the dark figure turns around you, and you see that it is your brother Mark. However,
I take step back.
You immediately notice something off about him, as the eyes you have seen all of your life growing up are now staring back at you blankly, almost glowing through the dark as it peers towards you. Upon further inspection, you notice something even worse. There is another figure on the ground, laying there. The feeling of dread hits you at once as you begin to realize that the figure on the ground looks exactly like your brother, too. However, it is torn to pieces with a horrific look upon his face of terror. Roll initiative. Actually, you get a free shot on it. You fucking called it.
I knew it.
Do you see why I had to, like, hey, her... Okay, here. So...
Hey, Jackson, I would like to propose an alternate theory of just... We just say I get a shot off it, and we never say what happens.
Nah, roll the hit.
Just end. If I get a 20, I kill it instantly.
I'm letting you try to win, like live here. Like you might get out, man.
No, I'm okay with the idea of this just never being concretely solved.
You know what? Fine.
And that
Viewers can leave here and... Well, no, I have an announcement to make. If you would like to leave here and leave it a mystery, you can, but I have an announcement to make at the end of this, so we gotta get to it. So, roll damage. Or roll a hit.
17.
Meets it beats. Damage. Alright. The creature rushes up to you. And also pulls out a rifle. However, this rifle looks strange. It looks almost blended in with the creature. And fires at you. Please don't be something that's gonna... Oh. Well, I thought this was gonna be fun. Like an actual brawl.
No.
Hold on. Let me roll damage as it hits you, because I know it hits. Because, you know, there's always... Well, hold on.
Why did you think this fair fight?
What's your health right now?
It was 16.
It was 16, wasn't it? Fuck. It's now 0, if that makes it any better. Yeah, I rolled a nat 20. With the rifle.
I would like to use my one player allowed freebie point to saying no.
You drop to the ground with the life draining from you by the second. In your dying moments, the last thing you see is this creature slowly start to shift its form. You start to see that as your eyes shut for the last time. That form is now you, stumbling out of the cave. One shot over.
Okay, let's be real here. Could I have saved him?
Let's be real here. No, you were supposed to find him dead. 2, I was hoping to instill the I need to save my brother no matter what kind of vibe, but it also still worked in the end. We're finished. It was meant to set up something. Always remember that.
Yeah.
And I did set it up.
They are here now.
No, actually, this seems to be something else, which should be even more worrying.
They mutated. No.
That is always a possibility, but not what I meant for, but okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and announce something very big. I'm actually going to add everyone in the Discord real fast.
Hi.
If you haven't been watching, join it now to here, because, yeah, I've got a... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't do this to me now. Okay, my computer started freezing. Oh, no. Can you still hear me, Leo?
Yeah, I can.
Fuck, I'm gonna be really mad if I have to stop the stream. I'm gonna be so mad if I have to stop the stream because of this. Are you fucking kidding me? No, okay. My Streamlabs is completely frozen, so I'm gonna have to end the stream now. And then do this again, and then start the stream up. Wow, that is a really severe fucking bummer. Okay, because of how long that took, my computer froze. So, I have to... This is why I don't like the new computer at all when I stream. So, I now have to turn my computer off and back on. I will be right back, and then I have to start another stream to make the big announcement. Damn it. Well, guess it's the end of the YouTube video then. Wait, Leo, can you check if I'm still streaming anymore, or is it already over?
It's still live.
Okay. I have a fucking thing I have to show on stream, so I have to end it. I don't have to restart my computer, but I do have to fucking close Streamlabs, which will freeze my computer when I do that. Alright, so I guess this is the end of the